I wanted to ask you about two people who have obviously had a big impact on your pro career who won't be there next year, Dante Scarnecchia and Tom Brady. Can you reflect on what both of those guys have meant to your career?
Yeah, no, it's always tough. It's a tough business because there's always turnover, and it's been, I kind of learned that very quickly in my NFL, life. And that was, we had, Dave, Coach Googe was my NFL coach, and that was my first coaching change in my pretty much whole life of football. So that was a different change. And then, every year it's kind of been somebody changing and someone leaving, adding players, and different coaches. Been pretty fortunate on the offensive side of the ball to have a lot of the same coaches, but it's just part of this business. Scar's been so much to me. He taught me so much. It still means a lot to me, and thankful for. It's kind of weird saying it now, but I guess a friendship that we have. So Scar will always be around, and he's someone that that relationship extends more than football, and just to get the chance to play with a coach like that is unreal experience. And then obviously Tommy is who Tommy is, and what a great experience it was to get to play with him, and appreciative of him, and our friendship that we have. It was kind of the longest quarterback I've ever played with in any of the stages of my football career. So it's always a special bond, and we'll remain friends for life.
Thank you.
Pam?
Dan Roach, followed by Mike Reese.
David, just kind of along those lines, two-part question. How different will it be to have the center quarterback combination? How much will you have to work on that going forward when you guys eventually get back? But also, how much do you even pay attention to the fact that maybe some people are already writing you guys off because of the departures that you've had starting this on?
No, I mean, I'm pretty fortunate, worked plenty with Brian Hoyer, and had a lot of experience with Brian. He's been around for a while. And then I went all last spring with Jarrett, 6 weeks of training camp or whatever I made it was in training camp to get to work with him at times. So, there's always a new challenge in the NFL. Whether it was coming in after my rookie year and, having Joe Tooney play for me, or, years later, Trent Brown next up. So, there's always a new challenge. It's just part of this business, part of this league. All the stuff about whatever anyone wants to say, everyone has an opinion. All we can do is go out there, control what we control. It started, past week or so, or however long it's been of the off-season program, and it's kind of in the same boat here. So control what we can control, make the most out of each day, and kind of put your head down and look up where you are later.
Mike Reese, followed by Ian Steele.
All right. Hey, David, how are you?
Doing great. How are you, Mike?
Good to see you. I see you got the lid on. You never miss the opportunity for the alma mater, right?
No, not at all. So
there you go.
I took a sweatshirt off, so I didn't want to double it up too much.
There you go. I like it. As one of the leaders on the team, how much have you been able to get a sense of how all the leaders are leading as you guys transition? You talked about moving on from one of the most iconic players in the league. How is that going?
I think you don't do anything out of the ordinary. I think leadership sometimes can be, you can kind of see through it if there's some BS in it. Be who you are. Do what got you here. Just do it better and do it more. So I think, it is what it is. It's being in the NFL. It's part of this business. So, I don't think you have to, there doesn't need to be a Superman anywhere. We just need to go out there and do our jobs as collectively as a group, provide good leadership, even if he was here or wasn't here, whoever was here. So that's our job, and that's what we'll try to do.
Thank you.
Next question, Ian Steele, followed by Bob Sosi.
Hi, David. Thanks for taking the time, man.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Glad you're doing well. Last year, it was a different year for you. You were sitting out. You were on injured reserve. And right now, there's a lot of influx with the NFL. Camps may get delayed. The season may get delayed. Considering what the country's going through right now and what the NFL may be going through moving forward, is that kind of like oh man, I just got cleared and now I may have to wait? Or is there a little bit of, once you get back in, an added appreciation for being in the facility and being with all the guys once again, now that this has been delayed a little?
I think both. I mean, this has definitely been a tough time, not only, everyone in our country, but the world. And, fortunate to be healthy and my family to be healthy, and but can't really do anything about it right now. Just like I said, take each day at a time. I'm ecstatic to when we are able to get back. It's been fun, being with the guys in whatever way we can. That's always fun. It's kind of by the end of the season, everyone's kind of sick of each other and everyone needs a break, and then. It's kind of like the first day of school. That off-season program is so great to see everyone. You've missed everyone. You're refreshed. So, definitely excited to get back to it and be a team. But it just is what it is, and we'll take it one day at a time.